Hi, welcome to the, what is this, May 12th, 2013 edition of the Week in Review, Hidenet Week in Review, available in written copy at hidenet.com. I am Don Oshman, Editor-in-Chief and Publisher of Hidenet Market Reports. Our Europe report this week talks about how producers there are still well sold enough to resist lower bids from basically Italian tanners, but other tanners as well. China can come to the United States and get equivalent product at a cheaper price, so they're not interested. But the European producers have got themselves sold well enough to keep prices at a firm level, especially in automotive, which is going very well, and personal goods such as high-end purses and footwear. In North America this week, steer prices came down about $1. Cows came down as much as $2 in some cases, and the momentum, if you will, is on a downward slope. However, our forecast and rationale for our forecast are available in this week's market report. And before I forget, all these reports can be seen by signing up for a trial subscription for free at hidenet.com, www.hidenet.com. Also in the North American market this week, the outstanding to be shipped rose 7.4%, but a very important figure, shipments fell 31%. That's not a good sign. And an even more detrimental sign to the market was that for the last 2 weeks, slaughter has exceeded sales by 214,000 head. And that's really impressive, except when you look back 3 weeks ago, slaughter was below sales by 129,000 head. But still, there's a negative in the last 3 weeks of about 100,000 head. That's not an insignificant number. In our Latin American report this week, we talked about how Brazilian tanners are well sold at least through the end of May, and therefore they too, such as we talked about in Europe, can withstand lower bids, even though that interest from China especially is lower, and their domestic market is lower. But prices have not been able to get over $1.62 per square foot CNF, with more of it trading towards $1.60 per square foot. Our This Week in Leather report talks about how Vietnam footwear, thanks to the restrictions of taken off the embargo on Vietnamese footwear in Europe, is flourishing. Also, a lot of Chinese firms are moving to Vietnam. We discussed that because of the rising cost of labor and operations in China. There's this article about Yu Yen, the world's biggest footwear manufacturer, who is not expecting good results for the next quarter. In fact, they're expecting a loss for the next quarter, possibly. And then a good report about Adidas, how they set record profits, very, very good profits in the last quarter. The Looking Ahead feature in This Week in Leather talks about, does the world industry really want to see prices come down? Sellers don't want to see it come down. Do buyers want to see it come down? We discussed that. This and much, much more is available in these reports, all available to you at www.hidenet.com. We suggest you go to the site, go to the site, sign up for a free trial, and you can see why readers in over 50 countries around the world rely on Hidenet.com to tell them what to do in their business. Thank you.